Good evening, everyone. It's Jeremy England coming to you again today. We're out having a little bit of fun today, taking advantage of this beautiful spring weather. It's the last day of March, and we've gotten some great weather out here today. We've actually come down, took a little me time, if you will, and had a little bit of fun. And one thing I wanted to get out today and play with that I don't get to shoot enough is my little 10-inch match Thompson Center 22 long rifle barrel. This wears an old beater Redfield 4-power pistol scope that I've had for years, sitting on a standard Weaver base with a cheap set of Redfield rings, and this one's running a 4-in, which I actually made for it, and bedded it to this barrel. Just a super shooting little rig. You probably saw in some other videos where I was squirrel hunting, where I've used this setup shooting squirrels. And today I'm sitting here shooting it at 50 yards, shooting off the bipod with the wedge bag is customary for me, and having a ball. We're actually using a bulk pack Winchester round today. It's the 333 22 long rifle, 36 grain plated hollow point, and it's just absolutely amazing through this little thing. I'm gonna sit here and plink a little bit for you, and we'll show you the actually these things are capable of here in just a minute. Phenomenally little accurate barrel for this gun, and has accounted for a slew of squirrels. Just absolutely a pleasure to shoot. And 22s, you can't find a better way to have fun than shooting a 22 rimfire. But we will quit jibber jabbering, and we'll sit here and get you some trigger time with this little fella, and then we'll show you what these little fellas are actually capable of. But if y'all will stand by for me, we'll get to shooting this thing. We'll quit rambling, and we'll see what we can't do on paper. And so there's nothing more fun than shooting a little 22 rimfire. This is what I'm going to start my kids on. I've got a set of twins that are almost 5, and I'm fixing to start bringing them to the range with me, and I'm going to set them down with this where I can send them here with me in my lap, get them behind it, and actually let them do some shooting and get some trigger time. But I don't care how old you are, whether you're 4, 40, or 140, you can always have fun with a little 22 rimfire. Like I said, this is probably one of my all-time favorite barrels. I bought it used off of a good friend, and it's one of the best little barrels I've ever bought. Shoots any decent 22 ammunition fairly accurate. I've not bothered with match grade ammunition through this thing because there's been no need, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Stand by and we'll show you what these little fellas are capable. Here we are from the bench end of the 22. I don't know, we'll try to zoom in on the target for you a little bit. I don't know if we'll actually be able to pull the group in, but we'll zoom in on this target and we'll show you what these little fellas are capable of. If not, we'll go get the target and bring it to you. We're getting closer. Well, you can't see it, but I looked through glass earlier, right after I shot that group, and I was really tickled with it, and you'll see why. I'll bring the target to you. The orange paste dot was left on there from a previous range outing that and here we are from the target, viewing back toward our impromptu bench setup, and we'll walk around here and we'll take a look and see what our target looks like. Let's zoom in a little bit better. Like I said, that's a 1/2 inch dot, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to do a quick little side note for you, having a little bit of fun. And see back at the berm, and I'll zoom in on it, there's some little pieces of old concrete scattered about, one there in general. And that's at our 100-yard range. That's right at our 100-yard berm, and I'm going to see if I can't drill at a time or two for you with the old 22, shooting it from back here at the bench. Let's see what we can do from back here. That looks like a good hit. I believe that'd been a good nugget shot on the groundhog at that distance. Let's try it again. Oh, there's another one. And let's try it one more time for good measure. Three for 3 from 100 with the 10-inch. And this will finish up just a little impromptu visit back to the basics with the little match 22 barrel from Thompson Center. This is the 10-inch match chamber barrel, not the standard chamber barrel. Excuse me. Shooting it off the bipod with our little wedge bag as usual, running good old Winchester bulk pack 333 36 grain plated hollow points. And like I said, the proof's in the pudding, guys. The proof is in the pudding. It's a definitely accurate little old barrel. I couldn't be happier with it. A whole lot can be said for a little 22 and an afternoon out at the range. Just absolutely love shooting this little fella. Probably one of those barrels that I'll be hard pressed to ever let go. And seeing how this thing shoots is probably the sole reason that I've never invested in a match grade machine 22 long rifle barrel, because this one just shoots phenomenally. As you've seen, it absolutely prints. I'm shooting little bitty teeny tiny group, shooting about 1 MOA at 50 yards, so I can't complain with that. And I've taken squirrels out at 50 yards and actually a little bit further than that with this rig, and couldn't be happier with it. But nonetheless, and all the more, thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Again, as always, feel free to join us at our Facebook page or Facebook group, Handgun Hunting and Specialty Pistol Shooters group. We'll be tickled to death to have you. We've got some really, really good members there. Some very talented gunsmiths. Chris Rhodes, Bayside Custom Gun Works. Ken Kelly at Magnaport International. Some actually super guys involved in specialty pistols and long range shooting. One being in particular being Ernie Bishop. It's known well without the specialty pistol world. And we're just tickled to death to have you. And if not, come on over to our forum at Specialty Pistol Forums. Again, if you haven't done so already, get up and stand for your Second Amendment rights. Support our legislators that are out there, in the trenches fighting for us to ensure that we've got our rights to do things like this, things that we love to do every day. And if you've not already become one, please become a member of the NRA. Until next time, thank you for watching.